you tired of your flip resets looking exactly like this and having no consistency or power whatsoever? Well, then this is the video for you. But first of all, let's hear a word from our sponsor. Alright boys, if you're looking for some super high quality clothes, go to modernglaze.net. In men's fashion alone, they have this super high quality backpack, which is only $29.99. And this Black Widow wristwatch, which is only $10, which I recommend myself. And for the 0.3% of women that do watch my content, there's a beautiful, adorable pink wristwatch, which I recommend to all you beautiful women out there. And with code DLG, you get 30% off. So at this point, it's pocket change. So I don't know what you're waiting for. Go to the link in the description and start buying. Hey, what's going on, boys? DLG back with another tutorial. And as you can see, there is a controller overlay for the first time ever in one of my videos. Now, I did get a new PC, so I can stream with the overlay now, which is going to be amazing when I do that. But this is a flip reset tutorial on how to use your flip reset and how more consistently get a flip reset. This is a tutorial I did a long time ago with Neo, but it was kind of like half-assed. It wasn't really it wasn't in depth like I wanted it to be. So this video is the in-depth version of that. This is gonna teach you how to get double resets like they're nothing pretty much without even stalling. Like you see this? How you gotta like do stalls? That's not gonna, you don't need to do that. I am messed up because I'm not a professional. But this is the easiest thing ever. So all you gotta do and learn is to do that, a flip cancel. A lot of you people already know it, how to do it, and it's kind of useless other than for cool redirect shots with no ball cam. But first step is you do a normal front flip. Your stick directly pointing forward, right? Then you pull back. You just pull back like, okay, that was not a flip cancel. That was not a flip cancel either. You pull back. That's all you got to do. Now, if you're having this issue here or this issue here, that means you're doing a corner flip. You want to do, I can't even do it. There, you want to do that. You can see where I am on the stick, being straight up and down with it. That's how you want it to be. It's kind of like a half flip, but forward, and you're not doing a spin. So, second step is, you obviously got to know how to do a flip reset. So you got to know how to do this part. Not all the spinning and flip reset, double flip reset, and air dribbling part. But you got to know how to do a flip reset, right? That is super important. If you don't know how to do a flip reset, I'm going to give you a basic tutorial on that. What you want to do is go up the wall at a medium speed like this, jump off the wall, do a spin normally, and then like just hoop did he do it, right? But no, honestly, a lot of people are super slow to it. So a lot of times you're going to look like something like this. Okay, you don't normally almost get a second one, but you get what I'm saying. A lot of people actually don't even arrow off the wall and they'll do this, which works out kind of, but it really kind of don't. I'd recommend for a person who's learning how to flip reset, use your arrow button. If you don't even have to use an arrow right. Like I just used the regular arrow button there. Like it works just as good. But I've just learned to do a setup with arrow right because it's a little bit faster for me because I've got it in muscle memory. But you can use a normal arrow just like this. There is no problem with that. So, after you've learned the flip cancel and the basic flip reset, I'm going to teach you how to actually do it now. So, this is for the experienced people. If you're fast with getting a flip reset, you want to try to be lower. As you can see, that hit the ceiling, and I wasn't really close to the ceiling. You want to try to be low with the flip reset for an experienced player, right? You want to try to drive up the wall without even boosting, and then flip cancel onto the ball. And then you can get another one just like that. Like, it gets so much height. It just yeets it, right? But for someone who's newer to this and not experienced and who takes a little bit more time to get their flip reset like this, you want to let the ball fall onto you, right? If you let the ball fall onto you, it'll work just as good. But obviously, it'll give the opponent more time to, like, come after you. This is something that actually, a lot of people, let's say you're going for a ceiling shot and this is their net right over there, they're defending, they'll go off the ceiling when you're going for a ceiling shot and just hit it off you. I've seen it so often recently. If you are capable of getting, let's say you're going for a wall shot and the defender's going off the ceiling, if you're capable of doing this, you can eat it above them. Instead of them trying to read it, you can eat it above them and they won't be ready for it. That's why this is so useful. And you can generate so much power. I was playing up against King Rani, which is a top 100 once player, right? And this generated so much power, he couldn't even save it. And it was like, he was in the net pretty much. He was backboard defending. It was just that powerful and in the top corner. And it's just so powerful. It's just under the ball, flip cancel. Under the ball, flip cancel. It's the easiest thing ever. Now, this is possible to get almost consistent at. As you can see, I'm about to show you. I'm going to try to do this real quick. Like, you can do this on purpose over and over again, which I'm about to show you a clip right now. But yeah, that was the biggest fail of my life. That was about to be the best goal you've ever seen. But apparently I failed miserably. But it is possible to get consistent at. Just like this. Flip reset. And flip reset, right? So, that's not the end of it. There's a training pack I've made. I know you guys love the training packs. I'm actually about to show the code because I forgot. So the code is D575A6C3E49464A4, and it is in the description. So this training pack starts off with a right wall. You want to drive up, obviously. Get the flip reset. Okay, I forgot to mention. When you're getting the flip reset, right? If you jump too early, that's going to happen. And you're going to just be messed up and they're going to get a goal. That's the only risky part of this. But easy solution. Just don't do that. Not really. But it'll come with time and practice on how your timing's supposed to work. Try to look at me and see when I do it, right? So this is me jumping off immediately. I didn't even have a flip reset how fast I jumped. That was insane. I'm just that good at the game, right? But no, right? So you want to jump then, around then, right there. Now, obviously, this training pack isn't going to give you the skill of air dribbling while consistently spinning like me. But it is going to help you on flip resets. Like, this is like a perfect wall setup here. And there is a slightly delayed, like, wave dash version that you don't want to do. If you're wave dashing on the ball when you're trying to do this mechanic, that means you're jumping too late. Like, you're pretty much, like, late to the jump. And you need to do it sooner. So, I'd say if you're doing it too early, then you're jumping off the ball. And if you're doing it too late, then you're doing a wave dash on it. So, let's just go and do this shot real quick. Just easy like that. Like, you just flip cancel under the ball like that, and it'll get power. Like, guaranteed almost. Almost. Sometimes, if you don't get the positioning right and the timing right, which I'm talking about timing, you'll get used to it, you will just fly under the ball and wave dash on it, which is the issue that is late timing. So it's all about timing. Left wall, same thing, just as different wall. You definitely want to learn this on both walls if you're going to try to get good at it, but this is probably the easiest way ever to get a double flip reset. Like, without stalling. You just launch it up, and then you get another one. Like, pros can even learn this in RLCS, because, like, a pro could be going up for it, and someone could get a flip reset, they could be in the Octane, and this works in any card, by the way. They could be in the Octane, and they could just launch it up. And I actually was looking through a video, and I forgot what video it was, so I was going to try to find it for this video here, but I couldn't find it. And it was the Rizzo clip when he got a flip reset and he launched it to the ceiling. Like, I'm going to try to do that now, but it is 100% possible to get consistent enough to be able to do that. Hold on, I'll do a couple attempts live. Like, look at that. That's so much height compared to normal. Hold on, I'll try one more. Like, look at that height. That's not the Rizzo height exactly, but that's high up. Right? Like, that's so much power compared to normal. This pop-up could be, like, crucial to, like, Rocket League and how flip resets work. Right? So that's the training pack. But I'm going to get in the Octane and Dominus to show you how it's done, I suppose. I'll do that real quick. Dominus. I know a lot of people like using the Dominus, so I'm going to go into this training pack and show you how to do it with the Dominus. I'm not experienced with this car and doing it, but I'll learn with you guys. So it's just the same thing as the breakout, and it looks even cleaner in my opinion. At least my first attempt did. Like, this works so well in the Dominus. Like, so well. Look at that power. Hold on, let me get a goal now. Purposely try to get a goal. Okay, I jumped too early. See, even someone who's been doing this for a little while like me, it has trouble with it. Like, look at that height. Get another one in the net. Perfect. Dominus works just fine. And then I'm going to do the other two setups right here, and then I'll move on to the Octane. There's a nice one there. Do a little bit of an air dribble here. You know, this training pack don't come with automatic air dribble skill, I'm sorry. And I'm not a dribbler. Okay, that's nice to know. Get a nice little flip reset, flipper resetto, and I didn't get it. But you get the point. Dominus is also an extremely good card to do it with. There it is. I messed up my timing there. Like, even someone who's experienced like me, it may look hard because I'm doing it, but it's really not that hard. I can't stress that enough. All you gotta do is know how to flip cancel and do a basic flip reset, and then there you go. You just combine the two when you're under it. And I jumped too early. Or, yeah, I jumped too early there. We'll have to maybe jump off the ball. But, like, it's so easy to get power on the flip resets. Like, even if you get one and then do one, okay, I jumped too early again. It's so useful. Alright, let me just score this. Oh, I got no power. Okay, I need to move on. I'm not trying to waste your guys' day as I'm about to miss another shot. Like, obviously, if you're used to Dominus, then you're going to be better in Dominus than Breakout. So it's all preference on what car you're going to use, because each car is mentally different, in my opinion. Like, you'll just feel different mentally. It might not be a physical thing, like stats and everything, but it is different just by looking at the car. And then we're going to do it, of course, with the most popular car in the game, Octane. Octane, this is actually the car that Rizzo used to do it with, which it works just fine, as I just completely fail. But you can do it on the side of the ball. Oh, I just jumped off the ball again at the wrong timing. But it is possible to... There's the wave dash. It is possible to do it with the Octane. I'm just a little dum-dum, okay? A little bit dum-dum. Making the Octane look bad and everything, because I don't hardly use it. I guess I use it for once. But yeah, Octane, super good card to do it with. Just like that, double flip reset. Like, it's honestly too easy at this point. Like, you don't even have to stall. Like, stalling, is, in my opinion, is the hardest part of a double flip reset. That's the right wall, and then we're going to do left wall. But, like, stalling is the hardest part of a double flip reset like that. Like, obviously, that wasn't good. But you get what I'm saying. Stalling is the hardest part of a flip reset, as I just messed up one there. And I've been doing stall practice for a while. There's one. There's two. Like, if you get a good enough setup, you could do like 4 in one shot. If you get a good enough one with like the right power and everything. If you're experienced at this, right? Like, you could probably get consistent with 3 in game. Because it's not like you're air dribbling to get a whole bunch of power. It's literally just doing flip resets. Like, this is, I can't stress this enough, but this is the most useful way to use a flip reset, I'd say. Like, I hope this video gets traction and it does something, because this could really be crucial on, like, Rocket League Pro Scene even. Because a lot of pros already know how to use a flip reset, or already know how to get a flip reset, but it's like, I feel like, people like K-Dop, and, like, even Squishy Muffins and Justin, they just use it, you know? I don't feel like they use it like this, on purpose. Like, you do, but you don't, you know? It's weird to say that, but I feel like that's how it works. But, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope the controller overlay helped. And I'm going to play a couple clips to show you what's possible with this whole, flip cancel up thing. But I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one.